Hello, and welcome to the Kansas State Veterinary Diagnostic Lab YouTube channel. This video will show how to stain a cytology slide for evaluation prior to submitting your slides to the diagnostic lab. We recommend this step to ensure you are submitting an adequate sample. Here are some tips for this procedure. Make sure your sample on the slide is dry. Stain just one slide. Always submit 2 to 4 unstained slides with the stained slide. Don't stain the best slide. Stain cytology slides in uncontaminated jars. Separate these jars from the stain used for infected samples such as ear cytology. The most recommended stain to use is a Diff-Quick stain, as it is easy and fast to perform. Diff-Quick is a brand of Romanowski stain. Jar 1. This jar contains methanol, a fixative agent. Jar 2. This jar contains eosin dye, which is orange in color. Eosin dye stains bases in red to pink color. Jar 3. This jar contains azure dye, dark blue to purple in color. Azure dye stains acids in purple to blue, basophilic color. Jar 4. Jar 4 contains water to wash the slides after Jar 3. Here are the steps for a quality staining. Make sure your sample on the slide is dry. Dip the slide in each solution between 6 to 10 times or 10 to 15 seconds in each one. For thick samples, the dipping time might be slightly longer, mainly in Jar 3. Wash the slide with water only after Jar number 3. Dip the slide in the water jar. Never wash the slide in between the staining process. An alternative to Jar 4, you may wash the slide with a low flow of water from the faucet. Put the slide aside and let the stain dry before evaluating. Things to never do. Never use heat to accelerate drying of a cytology slide. Dry at room temperature. Don't stain the best slide you have. Don't stain all slides. Always submit a stained and 2 to 4 unstained slides. Don't start the stain process before the slide is dry. This will not fix well and cells will fall off. Don't change the order of the solutions. This will remove cells also, as the first step is fixation. Never wash a slide with water between jars 1 to 3. For help with the slide evaluation, see our video, Microscopic Evaluation of Cytology Samples Prior to Submission.